Hello, hello. How's it going? So I was actually off work super early today. I was only working till 1. But still not feeling great. I kind of just slept all day. Pepper jumped onto the bed with me and I'm like, alright, we're just snoozing. So despite having a lot of free time, I didn't really use it to do anything. I just slept. And I'm kinda forcing myself to stream because I think I'm too tired for this, but we're gonna do it anyway. So story objective, I think, is in the factory. I think now we can access all the stuff down here. I already did that. I don't know where the story objective is. I don't remember. But then we got a quest to go to the village. I don't know where that is. I left the game for too long and I don't remember exactly what we were doing. Yeah, we got this. Abandoned Mines Access Token. I also kind of have to remember how to play this, because it's been a minute. Hello. So I don't know if we can do anything on this screen though. Oh. Done. Yeah, that would do it, huh? No, you didn't see anything. Just checking. So I got like a Donkey Kong mine situation going on here with the lights. Ooh. Ah. Oh my god. Okay, you need to go. Oh my god. Like I said last time, this isn't a game that you can just drop and then come back to. Like, you get rusty at this so fast. It also doesn't help that I'm not in a great state of mind right now. Like, I was seriously debating, like, do I even want to stream? Because I don't want to leave the game for too long, but also, like, oh, hello. Jesus. Okay, can you ever stop attacking? I'd rather not fight an enemy like that when I can't see them. Oh, and he just fucking follows me over there, okay. What? Why is this my spawn point? Oh, right. These have to be interacted with. Okay, now it's final. Oh my god. Fuck, I hate this guy. I can straight up never tell when he's going to... Dude, stop attacking! Fuck. And that attack just feels impossible to parry. Because I'm pressing the button and it's not happening. Oh man, I gotta go through this bitch every single time? Oh, he just auto aggro's, okay. Fuck. I fucking hate this guy. That's not what I meant to do. Bullshit. This game also does the thing that I hate where, okay, characters will just auto-home on you. Like, he was facing to the left and then just suddenly whipped around to face me on the right, and I fucking hate that. I hate when these games do shit like that. Ah. He just never has a window to talisman him. He's just constantly attacking. Fuck that. And then I press the heal button and he doesn't heal. I fucking hate this fight. Good. Good. Fucking Christ. Fuck you! Die! That was the worst boss in the game so far. I fucking hated that guy. Got all that for an herb catalyst? Come on. Cool. I don't think there's anything down there. Never mind, there's something down there. Swift Blade Jade. Oh, come on. You can't have anything in this game. Increases your attack speed, but also inflicts some internal damage for every attack performed. No thanks. Just everything has to have a cost. Fuck. You have to use the charge up parry for that, but like you have no time to react to it. That's not fun. By the time I realize he's even doing a red attack, it's already in my face. Like I can't charge it up in that time. So later on when we get boss fights that require that technique, I'm probably gonna have a real hard time. So I can't react to it that quickly. Well, that's everything here. What was I going for? I think I wanted... Hey Tongs, I think I wanted this. You missed the worst mini-boss. Yeah, he didn't even have any red attacks or anything. It was just dude with sword, and he was the worst. I hated him. Ooh, hey, this looks familiar. Why are there dogs up here? The fish is still here. This guy's looking a little funky. Actual music. Where the fuck did this archer come from? Bitch. disagree. Oh, you're new. Gonna just heal up. Another one of you. More dark steel. Livestock harvesting platform. Hang on. I want to see something. Livestock pen. This is not a village. The cavalry's here. Alas, you are a god has manifested. You are our savior, and for that we are humbly and eternally grateful. God is merciful, and he brings boundless blessings. Alright, let's get organized once you're done worshipping. There might be a few more enemies around. The Peach Blossom Village is honored to have your divine protection. Shenong, were you just here the whole time? Don't be stupid, he's not a god. You're an embarrassment. How are you still so stubborn after what we just witnessed? You're safe. You silly boy, where did you run off to? Do you know how worried we've all been? He's been with me. He was the one who asked for help this time.
On you?
Nonsense. That's not what happened. Is that so? Thank you for taking Anong under your care. I mean, our most sincere gratitude for your kindness. Make no mistake, he's only here because of that brat, Wan Wan. You're all just lucky to have survived. With the village destroyed, you'll be facing many more dangers. You better be prepared. Don't exaggerate. Our village has suffered a temporary setback. That is all. Never mind what the sky is doing. Fear not, everyone. If we pray with sincerity, we will quickly be able to return to our original lives. The village is now crawling with metallic beasts. Only an idiot would return. Zip it! The Divine One still watches, and it's disrespectful to yell. I've had it. Nothing I say ever gets through to any of you. You can all go fend for yourselves. I don't care anymore. In fact, I want to see how long he decides to keep you alive. Divine One, please forgive Anong's irreverence. He's right. If you want to live, you shouldn't return to the village. Set up shelter here until this blows over. This area is connected to the dock, so it should be relatively safe. If that is your divine will, then we shall obey. May we continue to receive your blessings and emerge safely from this disaster. Survival is your #1 priority right now. Understood, Divine One. Ahem, right. I just wanted to ask about Anong. The boy hasn't been causing you trouble, has he? He hasn't done anything that would hinder me, but he can be a bit noisy. We're so sorry. The kid has always been blunt to a fault. Your tolerance is appreciated. Since you'll be seeing him again, can I ask you to pass something on? What is it? I have some poison here. Of course. No, please don't misunderstand. I'm not trying to hurt him. His body is... It's fine. I know this might as well be medicine to him. Ah, so you already know of his condition. Wonderful. It can be difficult living alone with his condition. He's so fortunate to have someone taking care of him. I never said I was taking care of him. We're conditional drinking buddies, that's all. Oh yes, if he asks where you got it, just tell him you picked it up off the ground. Well then. On behalf of the entire Peach Blossom Village, I would like to send our best wishes to you, O Divine One. Coughing fit. I'm back. The gallstones of a Dankang boar. Ingesting it without going through the proper filtering process can lead to heavy metal poisoning. Oh, cool. Need to find a way to rebuild. Where can we find water here? Good question. Wait. I missed a treasure in the cave? Where? Is it the fish? Got everything in the mines. Can't get it yet? Okay. I expected more from this little side venture, but... it was still cool. The whole war zone on the surface. I heard the news from Anong. Thank you. If it weren't for you, who knows what would have happened to the village. Relax, the people in the village might not be the brightest, but they aren't as weak as you think. Also, Shenong might say he doesn't care, but given his disposition, he would have acted even if I hadn't. He'll come out and save everyone, right? Shenong is just like you, saying one thing while meaning another. Don't be silly, he isn't just like me. Let's leave it there, I have urgent matters to attend to. Do I have anything for you? I do not. So Surprised he doesn't have anything to say about all that. Here, have a pig thing. This just tastes like candy. Are you trying to trick me? No, those were the gallstones of a dankang boar, which have a really high heavy metal content. It's breaking apart on my mouth now. Bitter on the outside, but surprisingly sweet on the inside.
Huh?
What? You crushed it with your teeth? It's practically made of metal. What? I always crush hard candies between my teeth.
On you.
Gotta drink this, avenge my shame. I refuse to believe that I can't beat that tiny worm. Slow down, you're drinking too much. What worm did you encounter? The village is in trouble again. You just stay put. They want to believe in their magic and gods. Let them taste the pain. Not like anyone out there will help me. What happened? I'll need to make another trip to the Peach Blossom Village. Alright. Rui has nothing to say. I was excited for another health upgrade because I think that was the next threshold. But instead we got a side quest. Can I buy anything? Oh shit, there's more poisons. Oh, this sounds super useful. Too bad I suck and will never be able to, like, properly use it. That's a bot. Oh, I should have left the DM up because now I don't know his name. And I can't ban him. Let's get that pipe upgrade. Yeah, so far the big blocks. By the time I realize an enemy is even using the big red attacks, it's already in my face, and it's like, oh, I have like, no, I can barely just press the parry button in time, let alone anticipate a red attack and then charge the parry. Like, that's not happening. I don't know what kind of inhuman South Korean reflexes you think I have, game, but they're not that. Wow. You guys got tents and everything in here? I probably will too, because that doesn't sound fun. You fool, who said you could run off like that? I told you 1,000,000 times. Ah, the Divine One has arrived. What's this problem you're having? Tell you the truth, we have not had day or night ever since those beasts tore the sky apart. Our farmland can no longer yield anything. I have been sending our strongest men to hunt in order to gather more food. This foolish child, after learning of our arrangement, ran off alone to the forbidden cave to help. He was feverish and talked about how a big yellow snake bit him when he returned. A big yellow snake? Dragon snake shouldn't be yellow. It has been several days of non-stop vomiting and diarrhea. If this condition persists, it'll fry his brain. Please, you must know a way to cure this ailment. 8 men diseases. I wouldn't know where to start. Just say that to her face.
What I?
It's not a disease, it's snake venom. I know about that yellow snake, and I know how to brew an antidote. I just need someone to kill it and bring me its venom sac.
Anu?
Anong, my boy, so you know a cure. Is it that snake you kept going on about, the one you could never win against?
Eh?
That's hogwash. It would have been easy if it weren't for those razor-sharp fangs. I know, just tell me where it's at and I'll give it a try. I last saw it slithering near a tiny lake inside the Forbidden Cave. That's a bit too vague. Why don't you wait for me back at the Four Seasons Pavilion? I'll come back when I have something for you. Remember to get the venom sac.
Teyu.
I'll leave it to you, Divine One. Nope, not here. Oh, they don't let you jump into the water here. Whoa, hello. Oh, I was expecting more out of that thing. Ugh. Why does it have a spike? Giant yellow dragon snake that resided in the Forbidden Cave. Aren't normally venomous, ecological hazards may have breached the damaged boundaries to the livestock area, affecting life in the village. I wish this game had a Homeward Bone equivalent. Does it? And I just never, like, realized? No, blue. That's like one of my favorite things about Ender Lilies. You just pause, scroll down to return to respite, and bam, you're at your last save point. It's like the best feature.
Aye.
I forgot I had that coin. Just what I needed. Damn it, how did you get so agile? Practice makes perfect. There's really no way around it. Okay, so how do we make the antidote? Remember how I'm immune to poisons? I don't know the reason either. But when I ingest poison, my body neutralizes the toxins. Whatever I expel ends up being an antidote. Give me the venom sac and I'll show you. Wait, what? Did you say you were going to swallow it and...
Anu.
What, never heard of mouth-chewing wine before? I'm not blind, that wasn't just chewing, you literally... Why are you making such a big fuss? You didn't mind the other drinks I brewed up. The other... So all this time, everything I've had with you was brewed in this manner.
Yourself.
Yeah, what of it? Like I said, no one brews like how I brew. It's a little too late to be disgusted now. You liked what I had to serve up at the end of the day, right? All done. This'll nullify the snake venom. Give it to that unfortunate boy. Why don't you give it to him yourself? No way, I wasn't the one who hunted down that snake. Why should I take the credit? You're the only one who can make this antidote. You at least deserve some credit.
Sabinse.
Yeah, right, that's not how they think. Right now, you're the hero and I'm the outsider. You can be so stubborn. Fine, but this is the last time I'm doing this. The brewing process may seem unhygienic, but Shenong's brews really do have incredible healing effects. I'm trying a bottle of that Fuse iced tea. It's not great. Don't love it. Oh, you're back. I mean, praise the coming of the Divine One. We are eternally grateful. You can skip that last part. Every second counts when saving a life. Here's the antidote. What? There really was an antidote? Thank you, thank you. There's so few of us left, so we must try and... Give him the antidote first. You'll have all the time to say thank you later. His fever is gone and his rash is receding. Thank heavens. Thank you so much for lending a helping hand. You should be thanking someone else. Anong? So you knew from the very beginning. Also, what happened to your reverent tone? Did you forget to worship me? Your humble subject has severely wronged you, Divine One. Please forgive this egregious transgression. Now you're giving me a headache. If gods really existed, why would anyone have to suffer? You should just talk to me normally. Oh, I wouldn't dare. It would take little for those outsiders to destroy us. So that's how it is. You already knew the truth behind Peach Blossom Village in the outside world. I had an inkling. I used to be just like Anong, full of doubt, or should I say curiosity. But my awakening happened early, when I found out about those outside our village and the worlds beyond our world. Does anyone else know? Such as all these people directly within earshot of us? I was the only one left, but we never expected all this to happen to us. Should we show her the factory where they turn people into meat? Well, the situation has changed. You won't be able to protect your village by simply obeying us gods. What else can we do? Find a way to protect yourselves. Make some spears. I feel like I got cheated out of a health boost. How much money do I have? Not much. Okay, so now the question is, Where is progression? Because I don't think I can... Yeah, because that door was locked. I can't do anything there. That door was locked. Is there something else in the underground? There's a bunch of things in the prison I haven't done. Yeah, but I thought at the end of last time I came to this area and, like, everything was locked. I'm still gonna go to the prison though, just to get all the stuff that I missed. Such as this path to the right. Oh. Oh, I can't get to where I need to go from here. Gotta go this way. Oh. What's going on here? Heck, fuck. Why is it so precise? Fuck you. You have like half a second to get through there. The little dodge that this thing has blows. Mob Quell Jade. Wait. Oh, I guess there's just two of these, okay. Kind of wish they only costed one. I feel like that would make those actually like useful. Okay, that's it. That's all we missed in the prison. Oh, yin and yang, I see. It annoys me that you can't teleport just from any node. Because it's just an arbitrary, like, oh, you have to go back to the pavilion every time. Like, why? Just let me teleport. Alright, back to this stupid factory. Shit. Get out of my way. Yeah, see, this elevator is not working. And I think this door just led to that weird power room puzzle? Yeah, with the blob. I think this leads down. Oh no, it leads up there. Rude. Oh. I see. Oh, god damn it, there's no platform there. Ah. Rude. Oh, no way. Heroes are forged in agony. I've already explored this entire region, though. Okay, but why is he naked? Siri, your predictions did not materialize. I took care of him without even using all of my strength. Even your prophecies can be inaccurate. Like I said, your fatalism doesn't work on me. Who dis? The hexagrams are set in place. The fate I see remains unchanged. Enough about that. My family has had to endure humiliation and stay in hiding since the turbulent era. Something I'm sure you're also familiar with. Now that the winds are blowing in our favor, it's time to eliminate anyone who becomes an obstacle. He's just a meat man. The GA dynasty has run its course. Are you still thinking about restoring your former glory? That's not what I meant, Seer. I'm talking about protecting the Council. Any enemy of the Council is an enemy of the GA clan. Time for my scheduled transmutation session. This is what happens when you can't train for centuries. My muscles have atrophied a little too much. Hey. Hey. Leave the cords alone, cat. Meow. Never imagined you would get stronger after years of using that forbidden technology. Those who say that transmutation goes against the laws of nature are all alarmists and cowards. I must take my leave now. Take care. And his tits just pulsate as he breathes. The fuck is that noise? What's going on up there? It's like a Hollow Knight grub. Good, we have more invincible meat. There's a lot of it. Ah! Hey, come over here. Who's the big meat now? They're not the brightest. Huh? Are all the soldiers made out of weird meats? Where do I go from here? Uh-oh. Oh, goody. Hey, turn around. Wow, it did not do a lot of damage. Huh. Did you see that? I parried him after he died. He still had a hitbox after he died, and I parried it. I didn't know you could do that. Ow. Ah, that's how I got up here. Nothing over here. Ah! They always get a shot off. I hate archers in this game. They're so fast on the draw. Where am I going? Guard production station. Genetically modified guards. Huh. Not what I was expecting. I like that shortcut though. Well, that feels like the way forward. Eh, fuck it, let me just keep going. Oh, wonderful. Got a granny sniper. Oh, fuck off. Ah! Oh dear. There's a little too much going on in that room. Hi. Hello, sir. Enjoy a sublime eternity amongst the evergreen foothills. Walrus intruder. Ah! Okay, thanks for the chip. Pepper. Dunk. Oh. Oh, does this go back to, down here? Sure does. Where's my charge? I pressed up. Why did it go to the right? Hello? Well, hey, I like that that's an option. Hey! Psst. Quit. Cat. Right here. Good being bad. I got a little fake plant for my table, and now they just want to tear it apart. Who dares? Fuck. There's such a delay on the shot. Fuck. Did that kill him? It sure did. How? In fact, he flattened me through the platform. A lot of meat up here. Are they about to have a bad time? I think it's the first hack I've ever failed. I feel like we're just bullying these poor meat Kirby's. Oh. Come over here. Yeah, like that. Do what he did. It'll be funny. Hey. Come over here. Man, I sure love being at no health. Is there even a reason to go up there? I don't think there is. Hang on, is there anything up there? You guarding anything? Is that a chest up there? I can't tell. Eh. Hey, you, come here. I'm gonna smack you, cat. Think that's everything? Okay, before I die, let's go cash in some stuff. How much money do I have? Quite a bit. Hey, you. I have a thing. Thank you, thank you. Good sirs, good deeds, great fortune, long life. Now you're just spiting me. Good sir, great advancement, long life, big happy family fills home. Okay. Give me better cloud piercer. Stonks recycle Wanwan's coin. Ow. Let's get some more sand while we're at it. Oh god, it's 4,000 for the next one. I don't think I have anything else. No. Oh, it looks different too. I mean, the basic Cloud Piercer already stunned, so that's cool. Does it stun better? Betterer stun? Where's that boss? Boss is over there. There's still 4 goddamn treasures here? Where? What door? That door? Yeah, I'll get to that. Oh, he turned around. Well, there's a chest. How do I get to it? Boom. Ah. Oh, that was too short. Come on. I feel like that should be it. What was that? He just doesn't grab the ledges sometimes. Hello? Oh, I didn't consider that. I guess now I can see if there's anything over here. There is not. No! This is what I got for my troubles, another one of these. Oh no, not the medicine cabinet. The gene eradicator. Okay, there's no puzzle in here, it's just... Here's a blob. The gene eradicator. Can cause irreversible damage when added to the transmutation crucible. Specially refined neutralizing agent created to control runaway experiments. Ends any and all effects caused by genetic modification. Can choose to use it or sell it for more cash. What does using it do? Also, what are these weapons that I keep picking up? It nerfs the boss. How much does it sell for? Everything is for later. Wah. Fuck. 2 more chests in here somewhere. Hold on, have to heal. Dang. The hell is this? Oh. Residual hair. A person's hair. Oh. There's still 1 chest somewhere. Unless that's what the boss drops? It's a pretty good farming room. Pew! Oh. Ah. Ah! 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 It just keeps going. Let me heal. Wow, that was completely on accident. I was trying to do an aerial parry and I... Well. I don't like how delayed his stabs are. Like, he'll stab, like, a full second after the little charge thing. Which is super awkward. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Just gonna reset that. Man, I can't imagine doing this with all these assholes alive. There we go! Boy, I don't like this attack. And of course, he just keeps spamming it. Fuck! That's the attack I need to jump counter. But they look exactly the same. There's no difference between either charge, just one's green. Oh. It didn't actually charge it. I keep forgetting about Unbound because I'm not used to having it as an option. That just goes forever, huh? Fuck. Focus Jades. Consumes a key charge when executing a charge strike to deliver a more powerful strike that hits harder or reaches farther. That's cool. I wish it didn't cost 3. And that's everything. All of the attack Jades are like... They either cost too much, or they have some like horrible drawback that just makes them not worth using. Also, it is time for enhanced full control. I'll get enhanced key blast as well, see which one I like better, but man, I want to try this. I'm already used to the timing of full control, so I feel like this is just a free upgrade. Oh, it's not even a different spell, it's just, yeah, just a buff. I should probably go for the enhanced blades too. I have no interest in enhanced water flow. Or that. That doesn't sound particularly useful. This sounds so much better. I don't understand. I will be right back. Man, can we just vibe to this for a while? I fucking love Skies of Arcadia's soundtrack. Oh, there he is. What's going on there? Snakes don't have bones. Sword of GA. Do we want to give this to Wanwa? The GA clan's ancestral sword. Custom-made defensive swords are an important part of a balanced breakfast. The sword's form and complexity reflect its owner's identity and status. They made a Death Star, cool. It was never completed. It really is the Death Star. What's this? Do I have anything to lose? A little bit. Hang on. I'm gonna go spend my money. That's a bot. I have to spend my money on. I already had my hand near the mouse when I saw it. Oh, that's not even that much. If this was like 3,000, I would consider it, but... You know what? This is as good a time as any to make these useless jades. I just wanted to spend my money so I have nothing to lose for the boss fight. Okay, so this is only the 4th soul, but something tells me there's not a whole lot to the remaining 5, because we almost have all the jades. We almost have all the skills. The injection for the transmutation crucible. Do you want to put the gene eradicator in it? Yeah, let's do it. Let's eradicate some genes. Give him a purple bath. Fight dirty. I wonder how hard this fight is without that. Hey. Open the sphere. It's honestly not that much harder. Does he just like lose an attack? Why does my phone keep going off? Huh? You've escaped. How amusing. But I do say, young Master Yi, what's the rush? Meat man, if you want to fight, I'm always ready to oblige. Oh, you can just do that? Okay. Big naked meat man. What the? What's happening? Did you mess with my transmutation crucible? Brilliant, just brilliant. I knew you could play dirty. I told you we were the same. Shut it. As if there's any point playing clean of trash like you. Hey! Is this going to be a problem? Cat? I'm so touched. Playing dirty is just a noble Solarian tradition. Evil is engraved in our genes. So this whole time I thought the red bits were part of his armor. No, those are just his tits. Meow. As Solarians, we must learn to be more selfish, ruthless, and rugged than anyone else. That is how the GA clan has stood out from the rest. It's also how the GA kingdom brought about its own destruction. When Ai Gong settles this damned disease, the revival of our kingdom will be just around the corner. It's just such a pity that you won't be there to see it. Oh wait, I know. Why don't I throw you into one of our transmutation crucibles and turn you into a Geno Guard? I'll even let you stand in the front row during our military parades. Come on, let's get this over with quickly. Hi, Pepper. You're in the way. I'm fighting a meat man. Can you please move? Please? Pepper? I have a cat in the way. Ow. Oh, he just ignores the stun completely. That wasn't cool. Oh no, he does this too. Yeah, I can't react that fast. Fuck. Oh, the fire killed me. God damn it. I just stood there and let that happen. Oh, that's some damage. Fuck. Phase 2. And I've used everything. Fuck. Good. Gonna be here a while. I assume he just doesn't have these coughing fits. If you don't, fuck off. No, fuck you. And I'm dead. I don't like his music. It's just annoying. Ah. Really? Just right back into it? Ah! Fuck! I can never tell when he's going to do that. He just does it. Fuck. Ah! I disagree. Ah. Why do those do contact damage? Ah, wait, I still got that? Can you use this in the air? Huh, I don't know how I did that. I was definitely in the air, but I still got the super guard. Fuck that attack. Ah. I'm never ready for that one. Stop that. I just keep letting it happen. No! Whatever, that works. Did you seriously think this would be the end? Cup. I don't know why I have so much trouble with that red attack. The fire one? I just panic every time he does it, and I do exactly the wrong thing every time. It's just like, for fuck's sake. You just have to stand still, face him, and block it. But I always think he's gonna do something else, and then it's like, surprise, charging this now, and I'm like, what? Oh god. I think I blocked it 3 times, and 2 of them were flukes. Oh no, the meat, it's growing. Thank you for being so considerate. I embrace pain as my fuel. Oh, is he having an Akira moment? Heroes are forged in agony. No pain, no gain. Oh. Oh, he was worth a lot of skill points. Oh! You know it would have made that fight easier. I completely forgot I still had the grinding gear on. Oops. Well... Oh, no wonder he gave so many skill points. Homing darts can be handed over to Clawfu. That would have been the perfect fight for the Hedgehog Jade, and I just kinda forgot about it. What's the headless statue? Who needs it, apparently? Was he also a cat lion man? I guess he sure didn't look like one. I thought he was like a dragon or something. Yeah, he did mutate the shit out of himself, that's true. Woo signifies discipline. Let lamented the decline of the GA clan and made it his lifelong mission to return them to their former glory. His staunch belief in the family precept heroes are forged in agony has led him to develop a morbid obsession with pain, which he likes sharing generously with others. Huh. Five to go. My lord, have you and G1 settled the score? How did it go? He exploded. Still breathing. You're not usually this concerned. What happened? The firewall here at the Four Seasons Pavilion has intercepted a strange signal. Has your location been exposed? Not yet, but I fear our adversary may be dangerously close. Got it. I'll head back immediately. Take care of Wanwan and don't allow anyone in or out. As you wish, my lord. The world map has been updated. Oh. Ooh, do I have everything in the factory? I sure do. I don't have to go back. I have to go back here. I missed something here. I don't think I... Where was it? Up here. There's like a whole upper path that I can't reach. Or at least I thought I couldn't reach it. Maybe I can. Maybe I should go back there and see. Got everything down there. I still... How do I not have the map chip for the 8-man facility? Do I just have to go back here? Is there just a dude here now? Got everything there. There's the weird Cortex Center. I'm still missing a treasure here, apparently. Oh, maybe that's it. I'm missing a lot in the lake. Oh, actually, no. Maybe not. Okay, I'm missing, like, one thing in the lake, apparently. I thought it was more than that. Actually, I know exactly what it is. There's a treasure chest, like, right there. Up on those high ledges. And then there's the Tiandale Research Center, which I am not looking forward to having to go back to. Oh man. Don't want to go there. That place sucks. Yeah, I like full control. It's like, it's hard to use, but holy shit, the damage. Big damage. I like it a lot. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna get Enhanced Blade next, so that my sword sucks less. I like watching a fifth of the boss's health bar just vanish with one explosion. That feels real good. I think Enhanced Key Blast would be better just for general exploration, because it could give you infinite arrows. But for a boss fight, I fucking love full control. It's so strong. These darts, these are the flying darts Ji-1 often uses. So this is what they look like on the inside. I can adjust the design to turn it into an arrow. But still, are you sure you don't mind using the same weapon as him? As long as the user has integrity, a weapon is just a weapon. Unless you think that by using Ji-1's weapons I will somehow adopt his disposition. To be frank, you don't have a particularly friendly disposition either. Okay, give me some time and I'll get you your new arrow. He doesn't even have to look at it. Behold the Shadow Hunter. As the name suggests, this arrow seeks and homes in on your enemies. I mean, that sounds cool, but how much damage does it do? You defeated the heir to the GA clan? Wow, that must have been tough. These are straight ass. Oh, that's sad. Can't believe you transmutated his body to that degree. How frightening. I thought you said he was pretty stylish. What I meant was... those are two different things. I don't blame you. Ying and Jie have always been allies. The transmutation furnaces and weapon systems they use were all crafted by your ancestors. Just because we participated in manufacturing doesn't mean we enjoy killing. Most of us Ying feel pretty ashamed about that part of our history. I might have overstated it. Increases attack damage. Never found a use for them. I still don't like how boss fights don't give you any Jin. Like, where's my money? Man, I would love this pipe file, but it is so expensive. As ancient weapons, you brothers must have been extraordinary. The flesh from our bodies was sourced from the ancient Tao Ti beasts? With the astonishing costs it took to build us, it was only natural that astonishing achievements followed suit. I have heard that among all the humanoid weapons of the turbulent era, my brother and I were the most deadly. What do you mean, have heard? My intelligence had not yet blossomed back then. With no memory, I could only refer to other data sources. I'm just thankful that they ended up aborting the Battle Lord project. If they ever forced a weak scholar like me to battle, I would rather die in defiance. You can't expect me to follow if you boast about your deadliness and call yourself weak in the same breath. What is glowing here? The legend of the Porky Heroes. After receiving the 4 treasures of the study, Wanwan's handwriting has improved significantly. He handled the writing and cover illustration all on his own. The story is full of twists and turns, having changed protagonists twice. Yee, why did you learn martial arts? To kill stuff. My mentor told me that it would strengthen my body and allow me to protect others in times of trouble. I just followed her suggestion. Then why doesn't Uncle Chubby do it? Maybe because martial arts doesn't really suit him. He might look intimidating, but that man couldn't even hurt a fly. That's nice. Anyway, here's a sword. Here, see if you can handle this one. Wow, this is the biggest knife I've ever seen. Careful, it's not a toy. You're right, this was made by a really good blacksmith. I should be able to make quick work of vegetables with the smooth edge it has. That wasn't made for cutting vegetables, dummy. It was made for self-defense. This pavilion is safe for now, but if anything were to happen, you need to learn to protect yourself. Who's Jie Tong, your friend? Where did you hear that name? It's written on the handle. That's so. Not important. You don't need to know who he is. He's dead now anyway. Hey, you can't steal other people's things without... No, it's okay, he's dead. Most of the Jie clan's inheritance comes from plundering their neighbors during the war. I'm just giving them a taste of their own medicine, which I think is more than warranted. I just don't feel good about it. Take it. You're going to learn how to use it sooner or later. What if they come back and ask for it? Are you not going to give it back? You don't have to worry about that. As long as I am around, their little heirloom stays with me. Yeah, we did it. We found the 9 swords. Maybe a scholar, but my affinities lay not only with ink, but also with commerce. No, he's got nothing new.
Đồn ra đến chưa?
Finally came back? How'd you manage to stay so long in that hellish place? You mean the transmutation factory? The ground there burns with fire as people are punished in the furnaces above. I guess the hell from our myths really does exist. No one's being punished, they're all undergoing transmutation. That's what turns them into those armored monsters you keep talking about.
Ủa?
Can anyone create an army of monsters with this technology? I would advise against having such ideas. I guess the read there was, can anyone create an army with these things? Oh, I forgot we had this. Here, have some hair. I didn't even hesitate. Don't tell me this is your hair. No, I don't have a transmutation habit, so my hair is toxin-free, which won't be to your liking. That's fine, as long as it isn't yours. I don't mind eating hair, I just don't want to eat yours. Oh, this is marvelous. It looks frizzly, but it's smooth as silk. I'm starting to black out. That poison hit just right. So whose splendid hair was this? I could probably guess from the way you laughed, but you're better off not knowing. Oh, I guess now we... Maybe I was counting wrong. Slurp. Nothing beats drinking while sitting by the fireside. With that damn bee monster giving me so much trouble, I sure needed a break. But bee monster? What bee monster? Did you bump into the Phoenix guard outside?
Chuẩn chưa?
What, is that not allowed? Watch yourself. We're surrounded by hazards on all sides. Don't just run out on your own. That's nonsense. I've been all over this damn place. Been in that filthy cave at the Ugly Murals. You'll find a bunch of useful statues there the further you go. Cave, statues. You went out there all on your own? Don't you underestimate me. That was nothing. There it is. Sir Yi, a moment of your precious time. What is it? Forgive my audacity, but have you seen the next volume for the Legend of the Porky Heroes? The Legend of the what? The Legend of the Porky Heroes, chapters 110 to 120, a thick tome indeed. I made a mental note of it when I saw it on the shelf earlier, but now it has vanished. I was wondering if you got to it first. Did I take it? Maybe. I knew it. You were a man of good taste. What a remarkable work. I picked it up to pass the time, but how it tickles my fancy and stirs the depths of my soul. Phenomenal. Yours truly would like to read it no matter the circumstances. Do you have a price in mind, good sir? Wait, we should probably check if we're talking about the same work. Shush, you need not utter a peep. I wouldn't be so tactless as to not offer recompence. I have here another jade that I'm confident will fill the gaping hole left from depriving you of that masterpiece. Just how many jades have you got hiding in your stash? Fine, take it. I am forever grateful. The fate of the hero in the struggle against the Beast King has been keeping me up at night. Beast King? I thought he was fighting mer people. That was 10 whole chapters ago, man. Iron Skin converts some damage to internal damage, granting you the ability to better endure fierce combat. That's cool, I guess. Hang on, need a drink. Hey Rui, what's up? I'm back. Give me your report. What was that signal you mentioned earlier?
Okay.
Yes, my lord, but I'm still unable to parse out any meaningful content. The random and nonsensical waveforms defy interpretation. Have you found the source? Yes, I've marked it on your device. It could very well be a trap. Please be careful. Ah. It's the horror lady. We're finally getting an answer to that. Well, maybe. I guess we'll see. Oh, excuse me. Before that, I wanna... head back to the 8-man facility and just check. Did a Shanghai spawn here after the fact? Because, like, I still don't have the map here. No? When do you get the map here? You just can't? Yeah, alright. What about, this shit up here? Can I do this? In the warehouse? I don't have a ton of time left, so I kind of just want to item round up. Oh, actually, there's something I can get outside the pavilion now. Hi. What did you bring me out here to do, kid? I don't have time for your monkey tricks. Oh, you're back. Perfect timing. Do you have a minute? It's about this knife you gave me. What, have you mastered it already? I think I've gotten the hang of it. Abacus helped me find a lot of information, and we even set up straw targets. Stand back and don't move. It's dangerous, so don't reach your hands out. Watch. Phew. What do you think? How does it look? You pruned the bush into a... What is it? Guess. Squashed a bug? It's definitely an insect. The pattern on the wings looks familiar. I see it now. Isn't that your mystic nymph? How could you even tell? That's right. I've always wanted my own mystic nymph, and I didn't want to bother Yi about it. So I decided to cut one out. I gave you that blade so that you could learn how to fight, not how to perform circus tricks. Oh, I see. You should have said so. All you said was that I was going to learn how to use it. Who looks at a knife and just assumes it's used to stab other people? I can't. I'm just not good with weapons. Maybe I could use it to plow soil or to shovel dirt. If one day someone wanted to hurt you, do you think you could protect yourself? Of course I can. Once they see the beautifully cut flowers and trees, they'll want to ask me how I did it. Then they'll find uses for their weapons that are far more interesting than hurting me. That's how I plan to stop them from hurting me. Give it up, my primate friend. You're dealing with what's called an unwavering personality here. Tree. What's in here? A boss! Ow. Oh, what the fuck? Wow, he has a lot of health. He's not even a full boss, he's just a mini boss. I don't like the turrets in this fight. I might just have to give up that money. I don't want to fight this guy. The turrets are a bit much. If it was just him, it would be fine. Really, my guy? Ah, too early. Can you fucking stop that? You absolute piece of shit. Ooh, like that. That's everything here. Cat hair. Yeah, so that chest right there, can I get that? How do I get up there? Not yet. What the fuck? It's just been taunting me all game. It's right there. What? Huh, I apparently never got this. Ugh. Don't like this factory. Or warehouse, whatever the fuck it is. So I need to get up there to activate this. Don't know how to do that. There's a Tao fruit up there. Oh, hang on. Oh, this whole time. Man, that would have been nice to have forever. Okay, that's everything on this screen. Then I think over here I'm also missing an item. Don't know where, though. Hey, I have enough skill points to make my sword suck less. Wait, no, this way. Pipe upgrade, even though I, like, barely notice the effects of these. It's not as noticeable as an Estus upgrade. Alright, where oh where? Where oh where is the treasure chest here? Ah. Huh, is it even possible to do that? I've explored this part of the map, so clearly I've been over there before, but I don't know how to do it again. I don't know how to do this. Huh. Fuck. I hate traversing this fucking dungeon. I think this is my least favorite area. Case in point, I don't like this place. It's just slow and annoying. Oh my god. Cool. I just not do this room? What? This wasn't even hidden, I just didn't do it. Oh, the ceiling's coming down, I just realized. Breather Jade. Will recover some internal damage back in. I like that. Okay, yeah, that's what I was missing. I just apparently forgot about this room. I think what happened is I unlocked it and then got distracted with other stuff, and then just forgot to come back up here. I think that's when I ran out of time and couldn't fight the boss. I fucking hate this zone. Why is it like this? Okay, now that's everything in the warehouse. That's everything in the factory. That's everything in the mines. That's everything in the prison. That's everything in the village. I would assume we have everything in the 8-man facility, but I can't tell because it won't give me the map. That's everything in the reservoir. I basically have everything in the lake. It's just that one treasure chest that I can't get. And then there's this grotto that I can't do anything in. There's like a thing there and a thing up there, and I can't access either of them. And there's the fucking research center, which, nope. One day, but not right now. One, two, three, four, five. There's only 5 jades left. And I think 2 of them are in the shop. Let's go see. Three of them are in the shop, alright. So it's 5 jades left and 3 of them are here. I see those up there. I assume that's the tree again. Yeah, I just need to access the roof. The game felt a lot more like big and open at the start, but now not so much. It's not like Blasphemous. God. I played a little bit of Blasphemous 2, and I quickly got overwhelmed and realized I'm not in the right like mental state for this game right now because there are so many fucking zones in that game, and I just got lost. Like, you know how in a Souls game there's always the Lord Soul arc? Where you have to pick a direction and go through a bunch of zones and then get a Lord Soul and then do it again. But you can do them in any order you want. It's like that, except right off the bat, right at the start of the game. It's just, here's like 20 zones, figure it out. And I got lost and overwhelmed very quickly. There are so many colors in that game's map. It has a map similar to this. And it's just like, oh god. The zones branch off in so many directions. Like, I'm not kidding. I discovered like 12 different zones in the first 2 hours, and I just had no idea where to go. I was like, alright, I'm not in the mood for this right now, so I stopped playing. Even the first game was kind of like that, but the second one just cranks it to a whole new level. It's a lot. And I heard someone say that it's actually not that complicated, so it's probably like most of those zones you can't even traverse at the start. It's like, yeah, you can access the zone and you can get through like the first couple rooms, but then you'll hit a wall that you need an ability for. And most of them are probably like that, but it's just the fact that they're all available right at the start. I'm just like, where do I go? I'm sure once I dig into it, though, it'll be fine. It's just gotta find the time. I really want to play that game, but there's so many fucking games to play right now. I'm not streaming that one, though, because I didn't stream the first one, so it would be weird to stream the second one, and I'm not going to stream the first one, because that game was a one and done. I am not playing that game again. Blasphemous was a game that I enjoyed, for the most part, but also, fuck that game. I have a weird love-hate relationship with Blasphemous. Some of its mechanics are a little rough. Some of its zones, not the best, not the most fun to play through. Some of the bosses kind of suck. And the DLC is miserable. I fucking hated the DLC. I didn't beat it. I couldn't beat it. I got to like the first major boss of the DLC and I was just like, yeah, this is like harder than all of the final fights in the base game, which makes sense. It's like, you know, post-game DLC stuff, but also fuck, it's hard, and I just didn't have the patience to really learn it. And I'm like, this is the first boss. What's the rest of the what's the rest of this gonna be like? And I just was like, nope, I am not good enough for this. Like, I am completely maxed out. I cannot get any stronger other than whatever the DLC adds, and I'm struggling this much? Like, I couldn't grind. I was as strong as I could get. And it was just impossible, and I'm like, no. I don't think I'm the target audience for this. I'm done. That's why I didn't play Shadow of the Erdtree. Like, Shadow of the Erdtree looks really cool, but also I fucking hate Elden Ring. I had such a hard time with Elden Ring, and I didn't enjoy most of it. And so hearing that Shadow of the Erdtree is infinitely harder than the base game, I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't want to play that. I've seen the Golden Radon fight. That looks miserable. I would scream. And when I have all of my friends who played the game who are all telling me, yeah, no, you wouldn't like this. Like, if you already didn't like the base game, you would hate this. I'm like, okay, good to know. I am not spending $60 on it then. Because yeah, Elden Ring took me like 2 months to stream. That was such a long game. I was so sick of it by the time I was finally done. I actually still have not, and I probably never will, I've never gone back and like done a second playthrough of Elden Ring. Like I am just done with that game. Don't even want to look at it again. Open world, like truly open world Dark Souls sounds really cool, but in practice it's just super frustrating and really grindy. Granted, it's also a knowledge game, like when you know where everything is, especially where all the best shit is, and that game has like so many ways to exploit its mechanics. Like you can, like every speedrun of that game, the first like 45 minutes is just them running around getting materials and items and just preparing. And then once they have their stuff ready, they just blitz the rest. It's just a boss rush and they just annihilate everything. And there's so many cool weapons in that game, to the point where there's too many. It's like I don't want to dedicate a build to a single weapon and then play through, and then it's like, well, what about all these other ones? I don't know. I'm kind of done with the game. I'm also sad that like my favorite weapons in that game were dog shit. When I first played Elden Ring, I used the claw. I wanted to do a dex build. I always do strength to start, but I was like, no, let me switch it up. Let me do dex. And it's funny because my friend Jack, who usually does dex builds, he wanted to try a strength build, so we just inadvertently ended up doing the opposite of what we normally do. So yeah, I was doing dex, and I found the claws in the very first dungeon. I forget what it's called. Stormvale? Stormvale Keep? That place. I found the claws there, and I was like, you know what? These are always dog shit in every game. Let me see how they are here. And at first, they seemed really, really good. They don't plink off of shields. They don't plink off of walls. Which was hilarious. If anything was blocking you because they don't plink off the shield, you could just keep on hitting them and eventually guard break them and just open them up for a free riposte. It was hilarious. They were actually really good. And they did bleed damage. And for like 80% of the game, they were really good. I loved them. And for anything that was like bigger that I needed to poise break, I had the flail. I forget what it was called. One of the Night Cavalry drops a flail, like a special Night Cavalry flail. And I loved that thing. It also did bleed damage. And then later, I learned that flails are just objectively terrible, and they never buffed them. They never made them better. Because they're just, their DPS is low because they're just slower than like actual hammers or other weapons of their weapon class. They don't do as much poise damage as weapons of their weapon class. There's just like all of their attributes, not just their stats. Like it's not a numbers game. It's just their actual like move sets and all the little things. Everything about them is just simply worse than other similar weapons. And they never made them better. And it's like, well, that's a shame. It turns out half of my arsenal this whole time, it was just like underpowered and not very good. And that's like part of why I was struggling so much, is because I was just using dog shit weapons. Because I reached Fire Giant, and it was at that point where I was like, wow, these claws just aren't cutting it anymore. Like, I am just not doing damage. It doesn't help that the Fire Giant has like 3 trillion health, but yeah, the claws just weren't doing it anymore. And after a while of bashing my face against the brick wall that is the Fire Giant, I went, alright, I'm sick of this game. What's meta? It's the only time in the entire series that I fucking pivoted and went, what's overpowered? Like, what are people using? And the answer was Rivers of Blood and Uchigatana, dual-wielding katanas. And just maximize. So I just did a full pivot into a complete blood build. I got the mask that increases your damage when bleeding happens. I got the talisman that increases your damage when bleeding happens. I got the claw one that increases your damage with jump attacks, because power stance katana jump attacks hits real hard, and like basically fills the entire bleed meter in one hit. So you do that twice and it's just infinite damage. Yeah, so I switched to that build and I coasted through the entire rest of the game. That build was so fucking overpowered. I'm like, wow, I should have just been doing this since the start. Like, it wasn't free, I still struggled. It's still Elden Ring, but also, like, wow, that build was meta for a reason. It's real good. They nerfed the shit out of Bleed. It's still really good. I think they nerfed it like 3 times. It's still really good. Like, the thing with Melania is, yeah, she's super hard, but she doesn't have any poise. Like, straight up 0 poise. And, with that build plus Mimic Tier, I had her stun locked in a corner for both of her phases. It was kind of sad. Like, she killed me a few times, and then, like, once I got a good rhythm going where me and my Mimic Tier were ping-ponging her back and forth, and then she just got stuck in a corner. Her first phase evaporated instantly. In her second phase, you know, she does the big plague dance, she's flying around, and then once that ended, we just unlocked her in the corner again, and I'm like, wow, that's hilarious. And then, yeah, like, the end game wasn't anything. Dual Katanas just shredded every single final boss. And I'm like, man, that's kind of sad, because I think I have a highlight, actually, of me fighting Melania, if you want to watch that. It's just called Melena. But yeah, it was just like, man, I really wanted, you know, these other unconventional weapons to be good, but they just weren't. And they were just making the game way harder than it needed to be, and it was just really frustrating. And then once I pivoted to the katanas, it's like, wow, this is so much easier. But also, I'm like, just not really having fun. Like, I mid-max for the sake of just being done with the fucking game, and then once I beat it, it's like, yep, nope, that's it, I'm done. I even backed up my save file so that I didn't have to go into New Game Plus right away. Like, I could load that backup, and then respec, and then, like, go into a different ending or a different, New Game Plus cycle from there. And then I just never ended up using it, because I just have no interest in going back to the game. And then Shadow of the Erdtree was announced, and I just went, cool, I don't care. Like, I did all this prep work for that game, and then I just ended up not liking it, and I never went back to it. And I feel kind of bad, because, you know, people fucking love that game. I liked it too, like, when I first played it. It was like Dark Souls 3, I was so hyped when Elden Ring first came out. And then it was one of those things where the more I played it, the more I was just like, are we there yet? I'm ready for this ride to be over. Psst. And then I still gotta play Ender Magnolia. I'll get to that after 9 Souls. Yakuza 8 and the million things there is to do in that game. Although so far it doesn't... So far it hasn't felt too much longer than 7. But I guess we'll see. I'm still very early. I'm actually currently out of side stuff to do, so I have to do a story progress stream. And yeah. I could have done a longer stream of this today, but I just kind of slept. Psst. Quit! Don't make me spritz you with the spritz gun. Psst. Yeah, I got off work real early. I was only until 1, and then I got home, and I'm just like, I am tired. And I just went to bed. I'm also still sick, so, you know, sleep probably not a bad idea. Yeah, next time we'll get to see what the hell this horror room was all about. I might do 2 Yakuza streams in a row, because tomorrow is my one day off, and it's definitely going to be a Yakuza stream. And then after that, I have another opening shift, 8:30 to 1. So, depending on how that goes, if I'm not super tired, because, like, it's only a 4.5-hour shift, I shouldn't be super tired. If I don't just sleep through the whole day again, I can do another longer stream. And actually, yeah, the day after that, I'm not in till 12. Which does mean Friday and Saturday are going to be morning streams. So if you're not up early, you're going to miss the 9 souls. But yeah, the next 2 days will be Yakuza, and then Friday, Saturday will be 9 souls. Probably Sunday too. Unless we have another, like, the last 2 days I meant to stream and then didn't. Because just wasn't feeling it. I almost wasn't feeling it tonight either. But I figured I shouldn't leave 9 souls for too long, because, like, you missed it, the very start of the stream. I was so rusty. It's only been like 3 days and I was so rusty. This game always takes me a while to, like, get back into it and be like, okay, how do you fight in this again? Yeah, the next 9 souls will be Friday. And assuming I do the 3-hour stream I want to do, it'll be 8 my time. 8 to 11? Yeah, 8 to 11. If not, then 9 to 11. It'll either be 3 or 2 hours, depending on when the hell I get my ass out of bed. It is 10 p.m. for me currently, so whatever time it is for you. My time zone is weird. It's GMT -6, so whatever that means. It's Greenwich Mean Time -6. I'm 2 hours ahead of you. Oh, wow. Damn, you'd have to be up real early then. No wonder you're always asleep when I'm up. That's so weird. I'm so used to my American friends being like an hour or 2 ahead of me, not the other way around. Like Dane is an hour ahead. I think he's 2 hours ahead usually, but then daylight savings bumps him down to an hour ahead. Which is still weird because we don't do daylight savings in Saskatchewan. Or like most of Canada doesn't. Like we just don't change our clocks. And I always question like, why do people do that? That's so weird. Because it's not actually physically doing anything, you're just like tricking your brains into thinking you have an extra hour. You don't. Like nothing's actually changing. I never understood that practice. They should not do it already. It just makes time zone stuff even weirder. I don't know, it doesn't make any sense to me. There's been people trying to get them to stop doing it. Good! It's a dumb practice. It's a dumb practice that benefits no one. You're just tricking yourselves into things. I don't know. Like, we've never done it here, ever. Like, ever since I was born, it's not been a thing where I live, so I just am not used to it. I don't see the benefit of it. Oh, excuse me. I need to stop talking and get some water, so I'm gonna call it here. I feel a headache coming on. So thanks for hanging out. I will see you tomorrow for some silly Yakumans. Or not so silly, because we're going to be mainly doing story, and the story is usually not that silly. It's all the side shit that's silly. There is one side quest, though, that I saved before grabbing it, and then I did it. And then the opening cutscene to that side quest, I was like, oh, this is so stupid, I have to do this on stream, so I reloaded. So there's at least one side quest we'll be doing tomorrow, because it is, it's real good. And then I want to do the Tsuchimon Queen on stream as well, because holy shit, she's hot! And I want to show her off. I'm not doing the whole Sujimon quest on stream, because it's not very interesting. It's just a bunch of grindy Sujimon battles, but I'm showing her off. Yeah, it kind of sucks you can't really tune into those streams because spoilers, but man, if you've never played a Yakuza game before, play Zero, because Zero is just phenomenal. And then play 6. Or, no, play Kiwami 2. Because 6 was the first game that started the Dragon Engine, which was like every single game going forward from 6. And, all you did, yeah, Zero is phenomenal. It's kind of in a weird spot for me now, though, because I thought that Zero's combat was just the best, but then I went back and played it, and I'm like, after so many games, almost 10 years now, Yakuza 6 was 2016. It's been nearly 10 years of the Dragon Engine. Nearly a decade of that engine. So going back and playing Zero, I'm like, oh, this feels weird. After so many games and so many years of the Dragon Engine, Zero's combat feels so fucking alien to me now. It wasn't comfortable at all. I'm like, oh, this is gonna take some adjusting to. So, you know, I give the Dragon Engine games a lot of shit for a lot of different reasons, but they do feel good. Like, the combat in the Dragon Engine does feel good. Chipping away Kiwami 1 slowly. I honestly would say don't bother with a lot of the side stuff in Kiwami 1. Kiwami 1's a rough game. It's very true to the original, not in a good way. Like, there's a lot of quality of life they could have added to the game, but they decided not to. And then you have the awful gimmick where bosses will go into that, like, weird aura and just get all their health back, and you have to go into a certain style and use a Kiwami heat move to get them out of it. It's just stupid. They made all the boss fights from the original game worse because of that mechanic. They didn't improve any of them. Majima Everywhere was an interesting mechanic. It was really funny the first time you experience it, and then after a while, once you realize how grindy it is, if you want to get all the abilities from it, it's no longer fun. It's just grindy and annoying. A lot of the side, because Kiwami 1, it's less of a remake of the original and more a sequel to Zero. Like, it's the same engine as Zero. It has a lot of the same mechanics as Zero that weren't in the original. It's a really weird way that they handled it. Kiwami 2 is in the Dragon Engine, and it has a lot of stuff from 6, but it feels like much more of an actual remake of 2. And it's so good. Kiwami 2 is like one of my favorite Yakuza games. I fucking love that game. Yeah, like, no notes. I have nothing bad to say about Kiwami 2, except, like, some of the side stuff in Kiwami 2 I wasn't really feeling, but that game also came out when I was really burning out on the series. There is so much side stuff I didn't do in Kiwami 2 because I was just so burned out by that point. Like, every single bouncer mission, I barely touched that whole side job. They brought back the Hostess Club from Zero, like, 1-to-1. It is just, it's the same club with the same girls, but a different storyline, because now it's Kiryu running it. And, you know, there's a lot of, like, throwbacks to the stuff from Zero, but I was like, I'm pretty sure they brought that minigame back in Kiwami 1 too, didn't they? It wasn't as extensive, but like it was still there. So seeing it again in Kiwami 2, I was just like, I'm good. I didn't even touch it. I did like the tutorial thing, and then I never went back to it. I'm like, I don't want to do this minigame again. I'm so done with it. Like, Kiwami 1 has its moments. Okay, Kiwami 1 has the best Amon fight, in my opinion, because it's not too overtuned. Like, the Amon fights are always so... just too much. They put too much into them, and it's just like, this isn't fun? It's not challenging in a fun way, it's challenging in a bullshit way, and it's never good. But Kiwami 1's is like a legitimately fun fight. I actually really like it. It has the best theme. Lunatic Warrior is my favorite version of Amon's theme. That's fine. You don't want... So Zero has 2 Amons, one for each protagonist, and they both suck. They're both horrible. Unlocking them is horrible because the side quests in that game are stupid and grindy. And you have to go through the telephone club with Kiryu to unlock 3 of his side quests, and that is a complete RNG nightmare. It's horrible. Don't do it. And then you finally get to the Amon fights, and they're just bad. They're poorly designed and just bad. They're just not fun. They're also really easy because that game you can get super overpowered with the way they handle upgrades in that game. Yeah, it's just not a good time. And then, yeah, Kiwami 1, legitimately good Amon fight, but unlocking it's still a pain because, again, you have to do every single sub-story. That's always Amon's unlock requirement. You just do every single sub-story. And then he shows up. Judgment, the first Judgment. I never fought Amon in the second Judgment because I didn't do all the side stuff. But in the first Judgment, Amon in that game, also legitimately really good fight. I had a good time with that one. He has a gimmick in his first phase where he grapples you, and if you let him do that, he steals your phone. Which at first is like, okay, that's weird. But then it dawns on you, oh wait, he stole my phone. I can't pause the game anymore. Because in every Dragon Engine game, your cell phone is your pause menu. So you can't access your healing or anything. And that's it. It's just gone for the whole rest of the fight until he kills you. But I eventually learned that if you blitz him down fast enough, like you can dodge the grapple. It's not a you know, gimmick like, haha, that's it, your phone's gone. Like, you can dodge it. You just have to know it's coming, and you have to know, like, you know, his tell for doing it. Because it's really fast. Like, it's hard to react to, but you can react to it. And if you do enough damage, if you just blitz him down immediately straight to his second phase, that's it. He no longer does that grapple, so you can actually use items in the second phase, which makes it infinitely easier. And then the second phase does this weird Ikaruga gimmick where, depending on what, like, energy he's doing, he'll either do blue attacks or red attacks. And Yagami's 2 forms are red and blue. And if you match the same color, you absorb the attacks and heal from them, but you do way less damage. So it's this weird balancing act if you have to use the opposite color to actually damage him, but then, like, he's like a Souls boss in that he just never fucking stops attacking once he's in that phase. So it's really hard to play defensively, so you have to, like, periodically switch to the other form just to heal. And it's just this really weird balancing act. It was a cool gimmick. I really like that fight. Like, sometimes the Amon fights actually land, and they're really cool and interesting. And then sometimes you get Amons from... You get Amon fights from, Yakuza 6 has, like, the worst Amon fight. It's so stupid. He just has a, comically large health pool for no reason, and he is constantly assaulting you with drones and little robots that are, like, impossible to dodge, but you have to take them out, because otherwise you can't do anything to him, because you're constantly getting stun locked by robots, but as soon as you kill one, he summons 3 more, and it's like, okay, this is fun. And my whole strategy for that fight was just... use the, what was it called? Intense Heat or Kiwami Heat? Whatever the fuck. The, like, super heat mode they added to that game was. It gives you super armor and a lot of damage, and I just used that to power through them and beat them up, and then as soon as it wore off, I just went into the menu, chomped my healing items, got all my heat back, did it again. I just cheesed him the whole way through that, because fighting him legit is real dumb. That fight is stupid. And then, yeah, Kiwami 2 is another one where I never fought the Amon fight, because, fuck doing all the side stuff in that game. Oh, actually, Yakuza 7, Like a Dragon 1, Ichiban's first game. Fuck the Amon fight in that game. I had to turn it to easy mode and use a bunch of items that make you basically invincible, because otherwise that fight is, I don't understand how that fight is possible. Because okay, so basically, the Millennium Tower is the final dungeon, because of course it is. It's always the fucking final dungeon in every Yakuza game. And then there's like a special, super hard version of it that you unlock in the post-game, and at the end of that version is Amon. And beating him the first time is fine. It's just a normal fight. It's like, okay, that was fine, but then after that you unlock the super duper version of it, which is level 99. And the Like a Dragon games are fashioned after Dragon Quest, where you get most of your, like, abilities around the level 30 mark, and then everything after that is just stats. And you usually finish a Dragon Quest game around the 50-60 mark, so there's never a reason to go to 99 unless you just want to grind, which, that's not fun. But here's this level 99 dungeon that you cannot do under level. You have to be max level. So, boy, I hope you like grinding. Which I wouldn't mind if there wasn't an achievement for it. There's an achievement for beating the level 99 dungeon. Why would they do that? Because, oh god, no, don't do it. Do not. Like, once you see how god-awful the whole thing is, it's just not. I didn't like Yakuza 7 very much because it was too Dragon Questy. 8, I'm not even that far into 8, and I already like it infinitely better than 7 because they addressed so many issues I had with 7, and there's just so much more quality of life, and I'm like, yes, thank you, this is all I wanted. So already 8 is just a far more enjoyable game than 7 ever was. I like the story in 7 a lot, but actually playing it is frustrating. There's a lot about 7 that I didn't like. I like Ichiban, though. He's a good protagonist. But even he is also just better in 8. It's just good having an entire game already behind him. Because there's a lot of stuff in 8 where it's like, oh hey, here's this thing, or this person, or like, you know, Ichiban is already established in the world now, so he could just build off of that. In the first game, the entire, like, first 2 chapters are just setting him up as a new protagonist. And it's like, okay, we have a whole lot of backstory and, like, world building and setup for this new protag that we have to get through. But it's a Yakuza game. They don't rush that kind of stuff, so there is so much just cutscene and world building. I think the first, like, 3 hours of Yakuza 7 is just setting up Ichiban as a character. There's, like, hardly any fights. It's just cutscene. Even 8 did that. Like, half of my first stream of 8 was just cutscene. Just watching stuff. Anyway, I said I needed to stop talking and go get something to drink, and I still haven't done that. I'm still just sitting here talking, so I'm gonna shut up and go. So, thanks for listening to me ramble for half an hour, I guess, but, I'm gonna go now. If you want to hear me ramble about Yakuza more, then tune in to tomorrow's stream, where we play Yakuza 8. It's called Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I'm not calling it that. It's Yakuza 8. So, have a good rest of the night. I will see you when I see you. Stay fresh.